A good day to everyone, my friends and colleagues, and thank you for the introduction. I'm Henry Huang, CEO of Browan Communication. It is always very challenging to have the speaking slot 15 minutes before lunch. So I'll try to make what I'm sharing with you today as your appetizer, and I hope this appetizer open up not only your appetite for food, but also make your day for the IoT event here today. When we focus in IoT, there's always a lot of requirements of tracking of assets, human beings, and everything. But the point rolls down with a lot of issues that we need to think through. Having a company being a heavily invested in LoRaWAN, and also being a vice chair of LoRaWAN Alliance myself, I'm always also thinking how to include and integrate different technology to enable our vertical markets, customers, our consumer markets, or any of the markets that is interested for IoT application to be very effectively and streamlining the introduction of IoT into their premises. So what I'm sharing to you today is actually taking another perspective of how we could use AI-enhanced zero infrastructure for precision tracking as a solution into different scenarios. So, indoor precisioning. How could we do it fast? How could we do it reliable? And not even setting up a new infrastructure, meaning less investment to achieve the fundamental issue of actually tracking something to enable my enterprise or my businesses to be more effective and even efficient. How? So it brings us to analyze the existing solution that we see today, basically like Bluetooth or UWB for the precision, and in the comparison to what we are offering as we name it as AI-enhanced tracking, zone level tracking system. So we understand that there's several perspectives we need to look at. The first factor, energy consumption. The second one, accuracy. Deployment complexity as the third one, introduction costs and maintenance costs. So across the board, of course, there's several others technology that solve the tracking issues. We found that with Bluetooth, moderate in terms of energy consumption, UWB, yes, but with the combination of our AI-enhanced zone-level tracking, we believe we have the lowest power consumption to help the enterprise be more effective in maintaining the system. And of course, the accuracy-wise, I think in terms of different levels of precision, we need different technology to address it. With UWB, precision coming down to the centimeters level, or you are okay with a meter level which is within the zone, then the AI brings in a perspective of how we could achieve that. Deployment complexity, and then we are very quick and scalable in achieving the introduction into the facility of our customers. And then the cost for it, there's no extra hardware cost for our solution, and it's mainly software driven that decreases the maintenance cost comparing to our comparing technology. So in a simple sense, to picturize what I'm saying, we are actually using the existing Wi-Fi infrastructure that most enterprises have today. It's already there. So by taking the BSSID of it with our tracker, we send it back through the LoRaWAN protocol into our LoRaWAN gateway that further sends into the management system for the precisioning of telling the managers where the asset is. So, it gets smarter today, every day, by self-training the AI for the positioning. Because the first step is actually collecting the Wi-Fi in the existing facilities that you are addressing for the assets tracking. Then we have the model, the algorithm, where you add in or decrease the Wi-Fi gateway that enables the hot zone area of the Wi-Fi coverage to be more precise by learning how the signal is getting weaker here and there, or how it is being compensated by the other access point in within the zone. And then the data transmission are fully done through LoRaWAN, which try to minimizes all the traditional Wi-Fi tracking that would use up a lot of battery powers along the course. And then the AI-based location interference also learn how to deduct or improve where the assets is actually located within a 3 or 4 access point. Is it nearer to B or is it nearer to C? They will learn it through the daily operation of the tracking processes. And then the self-training for continuous accuracy improvement is what I mentioned to you, where when there's more assets tracking activities going on in the environment on a daily basis, it is actually improving its own accuracy of where it is actually at within the zone that we are addressing. So, with this being done, we actually try to redefine the indoor tracking with the combination of AI and LoRaWAN by providing the value of a high penetration rate with wide coverage through a combination of different technology. We can actually combine it with Wi-Fi LoRaWAN or LoRaWAN with ultra-wideband kind of setup. And then it's infrastructure free. That means for corporations who are interested in tracking and less interested in putting up more money and training for the staff to know where to track their assets, it's actually a solution that is very effective in addressing that kind of pain. It is also, as I mentioned earlier, AI-powered precision tracking. It learns by itself where it is, where I am, to tell the managers to manage in an effective fashion. It is energy efficient and cost effective. As I mentioned to you, there's no infrastructure further investment. It's an easy rollout and a quick implementation. It is also a seamless system integration of different technology, plus a fast setup and rapid implementation of leveraging the existing technology we already have in a facility. So with this cycle, where is anyone actually interested in it, and where has it been deployed? Has it been commercially proven? And I'm very happy today to share with you that we have actually implemented in several parts of the world for different purposes of tracking. We have the smart IoT trolley tracking in Taiwan airport, which helps them the loss rate and improve the collection of the trolleys to improve the airport customer satisfaction when it comes to trolley needs. We are also helping a semicon company, ASE Group in Taiwan, for their visitor tracking, leveraging their existing Wi-Fi with a combination of LoRa and our system to help them track every day where their specific vendor are within a zone. So sometimes they want to know that the wastewater vendor are not working with their parts vendors in different zones, but they cross over for cigarette chatting. It is also violating the regulation in the semicon operation. So they want their vendors to be fully tracked in their different zone. We are also helping a distribution center for smart warehousing, also where their equipments are within their big warehouse. In Hong Kong MTR, the deployment was actually for delivery compliance management, where many underground shops would have to go through restricted doors for replenishment of their shelves with new drinks, new cake, or so on. But they need to track these cars and these cages actually moving into different zones and understanding where they are and not breaching the restriction of unrestricted personnel crossing different sections of the confined or restricted area of the subway system. We also have Singapore Airport for the passenger and ground operation management for the wheelchairs and the golf carts within the 5 terminals across the whole property of the Singapore airport, and also a Thailand hospital for smart healthcare for tracking the TPR station in different wards. And so, because most of the time they have 3 or 4 TPR stations for each room wards, and it get mixed up or things gone and they could not effectively provide the procedure of taking the patient's TPR on a 4 times routine every day. So these are the real-world applications that actually appreciate what Browan is offering to them in the integration with an AI zone-based assets tracking and positioning. And we believe that with more different technology and more different contribution and exchanges of ideas with our customers, we will continue to provide more effective and more and a more rapid implementation solution into the market to solve the actual pain instead of just simply promoting the technology itself. Because for the users, I don't care what the technology is, and we all understand here there's no one perfect solution that could solve the problem of what the world is facing today. So I encourage my friends here to come to our booth for further discussion, to actually come up with an even more well-rounded solution to address real needs in the world. And Browan have a booth just right out there, and we really appreciate your time listening to my presentation. And I hope this does act as an appetizer for your lunch and make your day. Thank you very much, and this is my presentation. Thank you.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank you.